What I've learned in all of my years of researching narcissistic personality disorder and over the hundreds of clients that I've coached who are married to narcissists, and in my own marriage to a very narcissistic, toxic spouse, here's what I know. They will use all kinds of behaviors to make you feel crazy. And they all use the same behaviors. It's like these people get a manual that they all follow, right? So it's all the same patterns. It's cookie cutter. It's the same behaviors they use on all of their victims to make the victim feel crazy. And today in this video, I'm going to talk about the top 5 crazy-making behaviors of covert narcissists. But first, please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell so you'll be notified when I post a new video each week. This information is really important and I don't want you to miss a single video. I'm Victoria McCooey. I'm a transformation coach, a motivational speaker, and the creator of the Reclaim Your Power system. I've helped hundreds of women and a handful of men gain the knowledge, the confidence, and the stamina to divorce a narcissist and then to go on and create a fabulous new life that's joyful and drama-free. Okay, so what are the top 5 crazy-making behaviors of the covert narcissist? Well, number 1 is gaslighting. So what is gaslighting? It's when the narcissist tells you that something that is true is not true, or vice versa. But they make you doubt your perception or doubt your memory. You know, they'll outright deny, no, that never happened. You're making that up. You're crazy. That didn't happen. There's something wrong with you. Or I never said that. Or I absolutely told you that and you forgot. Whatever it is. When you trust this person, in the beginning stages, you might not realize what's happening. So this is your spouse. You assume that they're telling you the truth, right? You start really doubting yourself. This wears away at your self-esteem, your confidence. You start worrying about your mental capacity. And they're very convincing / manipulative. So they make it very easy to believe what they tell you. They seem to be telling you the truth. But know that it's not. This is a crazy making behavior. Number 2, saying what? Oh my gosh, this was the one that drove me crazy. You know how if someone doesn't hear what you say, they'll say what? Well, the narcissist says it to you, the covert narcissist, every single time you say anything. Why? No, they're not hard of hearing. And yes, they did hear you the first time. This is a tactic to get you to have to repeat yourself. Not only is it totally annoying to you to have to say everything twice, the reason they're doing it is because it buys them a few seconds. Those extra few seconds, they need those to formulate their response because they've got to take stock, inventory of all the lies and manipulations and deceits and gaslighting they've done before they can give you an answer. Because they're not just answering with the truth, they're answering with whatever is going to support their whole house of cards, right? So yes, narcissists are typically very, very intelligent, but even they need as much time as possible to remember all the crazy lies they've already told to so many different people, different lies to different people, and now they've got to figure out what to say to you. All right, so that is why they're constantly saying what to get you to repeat yourself. Number 3, word salad. Have you ever been in a discussion, a conversation, or an argument? Well, they all escalate into arguments, right? With a narcissist, and it goes in some crazy spiraling out of control direction, right? They are throwing things into this discussion / argument that have nothing to do with what you're talking about. Why? They're talking about something that happened 3 years ago, or something someone said that you don't even know, or whatever. I mean, I can't even make this stuff up because I'm not wired that way, thank God. They are just throwing anything they can think of into the mix. Why? Because it throws you off. It makes you crazy. You're sitting there, a logical person, trying to connect the dots, trying to say, why did they bring in this argument, this point to the argument? How do I get from point A to point B here? How does this move his argument along or prove his point? It doesn't. And you're like waiting for the connection, waiting for them to get to the place where you can make a connection to why this has been brought up. But it never does. It never happens because there is no connection. It's just going, that's why they call it word salad. He's just tossing in whatever. And I know there are many female narcissists. I say he because I work with mostly women, but I do work with men too. So he or she is just tossing in another thing, another word, another story, another argument, and none of it makes any sense. None of it ties in. So what do? You throw your hands up. You have to walk away. You can't argue with someone who isn't being logical, right? So you end up saying, I'm out. And guess what? Then the narcissist goes, oh, well, I win. I win because you give up. So I win. And that's what they're looking for, just for you to walk away. And that is the whole reason for the word salad. Okay, so wait, before we go on, I want to ask you a question. Have you ever been on the receiving end of this word salad? Have you ever been tangled up in an argument with a narcissist where they're throwing in all the salad into the heap to just to make you crazy? If you have, do me a favor. I want you to type in the comments, never argue with a narcissist. It's important for people to see how many of us there are who have been tangled up with these people. We're not the crazy ones. This is what they do. Like I said, it's cookie cutter. They have a manual. They all do the same thing. So I thought it'd be really fun to see how many people can say that they have been in that situation. Okay, let's get back to our top 5 list. Number 4, projection. This is when they tell you you're doing the thing that they're actually doing and you're not. Oh my gosh. So how many of you have been on the receiving end of this, right? You got accused of cheating. Well, you can better believe that the narcissist is the one cheating. Or you get accused of lying, or whatever it is, of turning the children, or telling the children things to hurt them about you. Whatever it is, if they're accusing you of doing it and you know that this is not something that you've done, you can be pretty sure that that's exactly what they're doing. So it's sort of like they're front running the argument, right? So if they accuse you of it, then when you start accusing them of it, it's going to seem pretty lame. Like they've already accused you, like you're the copycat, right? Or that it doesn't hold any water, that can't be. Because they've already accused you of it. So yeah, this makes you crazy. They'll accuse you of things that you know are so far-fetched that you've never done. But this is how you can use that crazy making behavior to your advantage. And know that if they're accusing you of it, you should be looking for evidence of that exact behavior in them. And finally, number 5, stonewalling. Yeah, this is what kids do. This is the most immature, childish behavior ever. I'm not speaking to you. They just don't speak to you. It is so crazy. This is a grown adult person who just absolutely will not speak to you, will not answer a question, will not even look at you, will just ignore you and walk away. It's ridiculous. And it makes you insane because you're trying to run a household. Maybe you have issues about the kids or whatever who's going to go where, who's going to do what. No, not speaking to you. It is it's so frustrating. It's like being married to a toddler, right? So that is exactly what they are. They're toddlers having a temper tantrum and just not speaking to you. I love what one of my clients told me recently about how she handled it. She said she just started having the conversation with herself. She asked her husband, "So are you going to drive Joey to basketball practice?" And he just like walked away, ignored her, didn't answer. He's like, "Oh yeah, I'll be happy to drive." Or on second thought, "I don't think I can." "Okay, maybe you better drive." "Okay, I'll drive." I just went on with her night, just doing whatever. So there's one way to handle it. But anyway, that is the final of the top 5 crazy making behaviors of covert narcissists. So, did any of these resonate with you? I really want to know. Have you been on the receiving end of any or maybe all of these crazy making behaviors? Leave me a comment below or ask me a question. I will answer every single one. Once you recognize these behaviors, it makes it easier to cope with dealing with them, because what I'm hoping is that by hearing these, you know that it's not just you, it's not just your situation. This is across the board. They're all alike. And what that should tell you is that it has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with them and their disorder. So, this is why we walk on eggshells when we're in these relationships, because we're like, oh, if I do this, he might do that. Or if I say this, he might do that. No, it doesn't matter what you do or don't do, or what you say or don't say. These behaviors will come out in him no matter what, in the narcissist. So stop worrying about what you should or shouldn't do. You do what you need to do to take care of you and your children. I hope you found this valuable. If you liked this video, will you please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. And if you'd like more information on how a narcissist will behave during divorce, then I have a free gift I would love to send you. It's called 5 Things Every Woman Needs to Know When Divorcing a Narcissist. There's a link in the description where you can request your copy. And if you're interested in working with me one-on-one as your coach, then the first step is to book a free session with me. There will be a link in the description below where you can get right on my calendar to schedule a time. Thanks so much for watching. I've linked a couple of other videos here that I thought you might like to watch, so I hope to see you in the next video.